Jai Bhagwan.
Hi Shanti, what is your explanation of God?
Okay. The concept of God from Vedanta standpoint is God is Brahman or universal consciousness. God is Ananta Anadi, means without beginning, without end, and also Avyakta, unknowable. So God is everything. God existed before creation, God exists during creation, and God exists when creation comes to an end. Quantum physics also brought the same concept, and their concept is entire universe is nothing but unified field of consciousness. There is nothing else. Everything we see is nothing but empty space. From a Vedanta standpoint, God created the universe and God entered into the universe. So there is nothing where God is not. Everything we see with the names and form is permeated with consciousness. This is the concept of Vedanta. Oh, quantum physics and Buddhism are in line with the basic teaching of God is one universal reality. Vedanta also has the same concept of that reality, that God is everything. Later on, people found difficult to believe in God which has no name or no form. That quality and form are necessary to worship God. So Brahman is without quality and without form. So they made God with quality but no form, God invisible in the heaven. Most of the religions of the world, Hinduism, Christianity, Islam, Judaism, all of them believe in God Almighty which is up in the heaven. So we are subjects of God. God is the creator and we are the creation. So one worships God, pleases the God. This is the aspect of God who has quality but no form. In Hinduism, they brought another concept that God, which is universal consciousness, comes into human form from time to time to guide the pious soul and destroy the evil. And this concept is called avatara. So Krishna is called avatara, Rama is called avatara. Rama came in a Treta Yuga, Krishna came into Dwapar Yuga. So this way, God incarnates in each age. But beyond God, there is a concept of Messiah, that some human beings who evolve spiritually and reach the perfection and become the messenger of God, these are the Messiah. There are saints and holy people, they also receive the message of God and they are worshipped. Still further coming down, some human beings, they have treaded the path, they have found the truth and they teach this truth. They are the gurus or guides. So God could be experienced as universal reality or God in the heaven or God with names and forms that existed in history, or one can receive the teaching of God through Messiah and saints. So these are all the God. According to Vedanta, God or Brahman, that is universal and everywhere, also resides within all the living creatures. God outside is called Brahman, God within is called Atman. So we are all sparks of the God. Now this divinity is covered up with many layers. First layer is our causal body, then the astral body and the gross body. These are the bodies that create the hindrance to the experience of God. So everyone has divinity within them. So difference between saint and sinner is, saint is the one who has removed all the layers of ignorance, so that sinner also has potential to remove all the layers and can become saint. So there is no such concept about sin in the Vedanta philosophy. It is only like ignorance. Ignorance is like a cloud. Cloud can be removed and one can see the sun. Same way, all the ignorance can be removed so one can experience God. God can be experienced in deep meditation. God cannot be described. You cannot think about God, you cannot talk about God, because all this will be limiting God. God, which is beyond name and form, because of God, mind can think, because of God, energy can function, sense organs can function, because of God, we can move. Being part of universal God, we cannot comprehend God. So, in meditation, one can experience God. When one transcends the body and mind, one can get experience of God. And this experience is such, it is direct, subjective experience, so you cannot impart this experience. So the great masters described that experience and gave the tools so others can follow the path and get the subjective experience. Jai Bhagwan.
That was good.